So I'm fully hatted up, I'm fully hoodied up because we are in a motorhome in November in Wales and it's cold. Man, it's about 4 degrees out there. Excuse me, I just got something on the screen I gotta get rid of. So in Lidl's at the moment you can get the Belgian beer box that they put in there from time to time. I think it was £11 the last time I saw, because I bought one. Would have been about 4 months ago, and just let it sit, let it because these are big hitters, these beers. I'll tell you all about it in a minute. You can now get it. It's 12.5 quid. It is still exceptionally good value, sorry, because in it, for a start, you get 2 bottles of Gulden Draak, and this is a Belgian beer. It is 10.5%, so it's a big unit, this one. I had one before, and it's 10.5%. You've got to think you drink wine at 10.5%, so it's like having a glass of wine. You have to kind of give it that kind of respect. But for the price that you can get this in Lidl at the moment, you surely have to do it. Now, what I remember about this is that the flavour was so powerful. It was like fruitcake flavour and boozy Christmas pudding almost. And it's holding on to a big head. Now, Belgian beers, they know what they're doing when it comes to high ABV. The thing is, 10.5%, you normally wouldn't go near a beer like that, would you? You'd think to yourself, oh, it's like special brew as well. Our poor fallen comrades are drinking on park benches and stuff, and those poor blighters who put up with stuff like special brew. Well, if they had Gulden Draak, they might find things a little bit easier. This is not going to be disappointing. So at the moment it's showing like decent, easy 3 fingers of head. It's only a 330ml bottle, and I've got a 330ml glass here, and it's half and half at the moment. It's a lovely kind of like chestnutty colour, bit lighter than that maybe, but it just looks the part. Head's not going anywhere. 10.5% beer. Let's get an aroma, man. Just got some on the end of my nose. It's rich. Dark fruits, plums. That sort of end of dark fruit. Raisins, plums. That syrupy kind of like, but not treacly, dark fruit. I'm going into this and I'm gonna really, really enjoy it. Where'd you begin with something like that? It's deserving of another mouthful before I even try. So it's carbonated. Oh my God. Really got the booze there. It's a lovely, but it's a gentle warming, but you're dealing with alcohol there. It's got a lovely heat to it. So when you get red wine, you get kind of like the fruits, and they can, you know, the grape. Well, obviously this hasn't got grape in it. What you get is the mouthfeel and booziness from that kind of like good red wine, but you mix that with a bit of beer, but kind of like really nice ale. So there's malt. It's a little bit sticky, this is. It's a little bit sticky. So it's a lovely kind of like sweetness hits you, but for me, I don't like sweet things. This is a light sweetness. It's kind of like, but it gives you some zinginess, some zestiness of kind of like lemon as well, but that sticky lemon. But it's kind of like just this side of tart. So there's enough there of a citrus flavour that you don't get overwhelmed with that dark fruit, and then the dark fruit kicks in. You get plum, you get fig, you get kind of like raisins, all on the back of this lovely sticky thing, and then it just leaves you with a boozy, lovely kind of like edge at the end. It's when they talk about alcohol being complex, this is complex. It's got a lot going on, and my tongue is singing and dancing, and the way that I'm feeling because of it, because like beer reviewers don't tell you often enough the way that it makes them feel drunk, right? It's all about the taste. Well, this goes to your head. It's a journey from the moment you take a mouthful to the moment you kind of like go through that whole dark fruit experience. Then it kicks into kind of like lemon, but it's not that citrusy dry lemon. It's like lemon popsicle almost. And then you get booze at the back end, and by booze I mean when you've got a Christmas pudding and you light it, having poured the brandy over it, it's that kind of boozy kick at the end. It's just lovely. It is just lovely, and it yeah, it's 10.5%, but it's not overbearing, it's not overpowering, it doesn't weigh heavy. You know, it's a surprisingly, it's not one you can drink quickly, but it's not like Guinness heavy. It's not thick. It's really worth investing your time in this. If you like beer, you like drinking, you like finding out about new stuff, you think to yourself, how can a 10.5% beer actually work and not be overpowering, overbearing, ridiculous, put you in hospital kind of like drunk? I give you Gulden Draak. It's it's sensational. It's absolutely sensational. I'm just thrilled, having bought this about 4 or 5 months ago, that I just left it there, because the problem is with these, you can buy them, and if they're just a little bit fresh at 10.5%, you know, it can burn. I opened the bottle. The reason why I put them away actually was because I opened a bottle of something else in the box, and it had a kind of like a smell of TCP, because it was so fresh because the hop burn was there, and it just should have been left. I think you could leave this for another year, another 2 years maybe, and it's still going to taste absolutely delightful, and it probably tastes kind of different all over again. It's absolutely sensational. What a beautiful beer. 10 out of 10.